It's time now for a look at some local news. The news will begin with some good news. Wayne County High School senior Luke Hendricks is having a year to remember, one of the best and brightest not only here in Wayne County but across the state of Georgia. Already named star student at Wayne County High School and class valedictorian of the high school, head to UGA in the fall, but recently named a Foundation Fellow recipient at the University of Georgia, class of 2026. The Foundation Fellowship is the university's premier undergraduate academic scholarship, looks first and foremost for students who meet a very high academic threshold. Beyond that, the program seeks students who are leaders in their schools and communities, who possess special artistic, athletic, and other talents, who demonstrate intense intellectual curiosity about the world around them, and who possess a commitment to share their knowledge and gifts. Foundation Fellows are part of a community of scholars who stimulate each other's intellectual and personal development through the exchange of ideas and experiences. The fellowship provides an annual stipend of $12,650 for each student, in addition to the Zellmuller Scholarship valued at $9,790 per year. From all reports, Luke Hendricks is the first ever Wayne County student graduate to receive this honor. He's the son of Dr. Lance and Emily Hendricks. He's also a member of the high school swim team. Our congratulations to Luke Hendricks, Wayne County star student, valedictorian, and again recently a Foundation Fellow member at the University of Georgia. Quite an honor here in the state of Georgia. Second of 3 weeks of early voting ends this Saturday at the Hall Richardson Recreation Center in that special election to elect the new commissioner in District 5. Again, the polls are open today and Saturday to early vote all next week. Early voting before Tuesday's March 15th, the election date. On Thursday, just 11 more votes were cast, bringing the total after Thursday to just 107. Two candidates are vying for the empty seat representing District 5 on the County Council, Jamie Hickox and Kathy Keith on the ballot. It continues to appear that there's going to be a very low turnout to decide this election, as there are 3,599 registered voters, and it took to Thursday to get over the total of 100. At least 3,499 registered voters out there eligible to vote in the special election. Hall Richardson's open today from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., open Saturday from 9 to 5, and next week, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., then the election a week from Tuesday on March 15th. The trend so far has been around 10 voters per day, 11 yesterday. Again, we encourage all District 5 registered voters to get out and vote, and the special election date is Tuesday, March 15th, and two candidates on the ballot, Kathy Keith and Jamie Hickox. Speaking about elections, Wayne County will vote to elect county commissioners and school board members this year. That qualifying will begin next week, Monday through Thursday, at the probate office here in Wayne County. Running for school board, both Todd Wise and Tina Mosley have told WIFO that they will be qualifying to run for the school board positions. We'll follow the qualifying process closely as it opens next week. County commission candidates have to announce which party ticket they will run on, while school board candidates are now nonpartisan races. Again, all this taking place this year in Wayne County, as 2022 is an election year. Statewide races as well, and the big state race for governor, as incumbent Brian Kemp looks to win 4 more years in office, but has opposition in his own party, with David Perdue challenging him for the Republican nomination. The winner to face Democratic candidate Stacey Abrams in November. And it's a full year local and statewide political races. We'll follow them all here on the Big Dog 105.5. But again, first up is a special election to fill the vacancy on the County Board of Commissioners in District 5. Again, the turnout continues to be extremely low. Once again, after Thursday, the total of votes cast, 107. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. And in the news, a ruling has been handed down by Superior Court Judge Robert Guy after an immunity hearing in the case of the state of Georgia versus Thomas Harder and Michelle Nicole Roberts. The judge ruling in favor of the defendants and rules they are both entitled to immunity from prosecution under Georgia law in the shooting death of Luther Harder, which occurred back in November of 2018. On January 8, 2020, a Wayne County grand jury returned an 8-count indictment charging both defendants with felony murder, voluntary manslaughter, aggravated assault in connection with the death of Luther Harder. Judge Guy, after listening to the testimony in the immunity hearing, rules as follows. In a 13-page ruling, he finds that Michelle and Thomas' testimony remained consistent, that Luther Harder pointed a gun at them and shot first. To be sure, he says there's no need to even worry about a second shot by Luther to warrant the use of deadly force by either Michelle or Thomas. They state the pointing of the rifle was sufficient for defendants to reasonably believe that they were facing unlawful use of force and that their use of deadly force was necessary to defend themselves against a violent attack that could have caused them great bodily injury. Consequently, this court finds that both defendants have individually carried their burden of showing by preponderance of the evidence that their use of force was justified in accordance with Georgia law, and that they each are entitled to immunity from prosecution under Georgia law. Once again, that the ruling by Superior Court Judge Robert Guy. It was signed on the date of February 28th of this year. Thomas Harder and Michelle Nicole Roberts, immune from prosecution. Once again, a 13-page document going over testimony and evidence presented in the immunity hearing in front of Judge Guy. And he rules in favor of the defense, and the charges are dropped against the defendants as Judge Guy rules self-defense, and against the state and prosecutor Melissa Hines from the district attorney's office. Once again, the ruling came down February 28th of this year. Wayne County Board of Education set to meet on Tuesday at 6 p.m. at the Tech Center. It's a work session board meeting. On the agenda, under discussion information, Satilla REMC Foundation grant presentation, COVID update, capital outlay project update, capital outlay advisory committee update. They're going to have another architect and engineer discussion. They also talk about professional development, also talk about an alert system. All that on the agenda for Tuesday, 6 p.m. at the Tech Center, along with personnel. Again, 6 p.m. Tuesday, March the 8th, Wayne County Board of Education meeting. Today is designated as National Maintenance Ground Workers Day. Wayne County School System taking the time to thank the following individuals from their maintenance department for all their work and dedication to the upkeep of the school facilities: David Simmons, Ray Morris, Amber Erickson, Jenny Palmer, Patricia Blanton, Lee Barrow, Anthony Bell, Curtis Hillman, Billy Keller, James Lanier, Jackie Peebles, Ricky Roberts, Miguel Vale, and Daniel Wall. Again, they state this close-knit group of men and women go above and beyond to ensure that our facilities are always maintained and look great at Wayne County School System. Again, the school system recognizing those employees as this is National Maintenance and Ground Workers Day. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news: Jesup Downtown Development Authority having their first Friday today from 5 to 8 p.m. in downtown Jesup. It's downtown game night, board games, lawn games, and miniature golf throughout downtown Jesup. Again, that's tonight between 5 and 8 p.m. Sponsored by the Jesup Downtown Development Authority. If you need more information before this evening, call Molly Hall at 912-256-4627. On March 7th, this coming Monday, Chick-fil-A will be coming to Wayne County. The company will have their food truck serving all their delicious items on their menu. Truck will be in Jesup every Monday from 11 to 7 in the Wade Memorial Hospital Rehab parking lot across from Truist Bank. Chick-fil-A encourage everyone to stop by and enjoy a great meal starting this Monday, March the 7th. Wayne County Board of Tourism getting ready for their Altamaha River Run. A day on the Altamaha River set for Saturday, April the 2nd. This year's paddle begins at 8:30 a.m. at the Upper County Landing. Paddlers have a choice of 2 takeout points. An 11-mile paddle takes out at Pig Farm, Oglethorpe Landing, and the 16-mile paddle takes out at JC Landing. Registration is $10 per paddler. Children 10 under paddle for free with a registered adult. Altamaha River Expeditions has canoe and kayak rental for $45 each. Contact them at 912-294-3604. Shuttles will be available from the takeout points, with the shuttle leaving JC Landing at 8 a.m. and Oglethorpe Landing at 8:15 a.m. that Saturday morning. Registration forms are available at the Jesup Train Depot, or you can go online at the Tourism Board website, waynetourism.com. And they ask you to bring your hat, sunscreen, and snack lunch and enjoy a beautiful day on the Altamaha River. Again, that's set for Saturday, April the 2nd. And that's going to do it for the latest in the local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.